Energy in motion. Hello everyone. Today we're exploring energy in motion, specifically the physics of position and speed. Think of energy as hidden fuel that allows everything in the universe to actually do something. Let's get started. The two phases of energy. In physics, we define energy as the ability to do work. It usually exists in two main states. Potential energy, PE, which is stored and based on position. Kinetic energy, KE, which is active and based on motion. Basically, it's the difference between ball sitting at the top of the hill and a ball actually rolling down it. Potential energy, what could be? Potential energy is all about height and mass. We calculate it using the formula. PE is equals to mgh, where m is mass, g is gravity, and h is height. Here's a quick brain teaser. Which is more PE? A kilogram ball at a meter or a kilogram ball at 10 meters? If you guessed a 10-meter ball, you're right. Higher position equals more stored energy. Kinetic energy. What's happening? Now, let's talk about kinetic energy or the energy in motion. Its formula is Ke is equals to half of the product of squared velocity and mass. Notice that the velocity v is squared. This means if you double your speed, you don't just double your energy, you quadruple it. This is why speed limits in school zones are also important. Faster objects carry a lot more punch. The transformation, height to velocity. Energy is a master of this, guys. When an object sits at the top of the ramp, its PE is at a maximum. As it starts to roll down, the height decreases. While its velocity increases, the energy isn't disappearing. It's just trading its height for speed. The pendulum cycle. A swinging pendulum is a perfect cycle for conversation. At the very top of swing, points A and C, it stops for a split second, meaning it has max PE and 0 KE. But where is it moving the fastest? Right at the bottom, point D, where all the height has been converted into pure speed. Elastic potential, tension, and action. Energy isn't just about height, it can be stored in tension too. Take this balloon car. By compressing air inside the balloon, we create elastic potential energy. When we release it, the stored tension converts into forward motion for kinetic energy. Engineering tip. To make it go further, we have to minimize friction so the axles spin freely. Sports physics. We see these principles in sports every day. An archer pulling back a bowstring is storing elastic potential energy. A diver at the top of the high dive board is maximizing their gravitational potential energy. In sports, we are constantly manipulating energy to get the best performance. Mechanical energy, the total. When we add P and K together, we get mechanical energy or ME. Look at this ski jumper. At the top, they have 50,000 joule or P and 0 joule of Ke. Mid-jump, they might have 30,000 joule of PE and 20,000 joule of Ke. Notice the pattern? The total ME stays at 50,000 J or joule the whole time. In a closed system, the total energy remains constant. Law of conservation of energy. This brings us to a fundamental law of the universe. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It is only transformed. It's like a bank account. You can move money from savings PE to checking, which is KE, but the total amount stays the same. However, in real world, friction often steals some of the mechanical energy and it turns it into heat and sound. Where did the energy go? Think about a bouncing ball. Why does it eventually stop? Every time it hits a floor, some of the mechanical energy leaks out as thermal or heat and sound energy. The energy isn't gone from the universe. It's just moved into the form that doesn't help the ball bounce anymore. The math of motion. Ready for sample physics magic? We can actually predict how fast something will fall by setting PE equal to KE. By substituting our formula, mgh is equals to half of the squared velocity and mass, and canceling out the mass, we get the final formula for velocity, which is equals to square root of 2gh. This tells us how if you double the height of the ramp, your speed increases by a factor of about 1.41. Identify the energy. Let's see if you get it. A stored spring, that's potential. A runner in mid-stride, kinetic. An apple before you eat it, that's chemical potential. And a roller coaster loop, that's a mix of both potential and kinetic, which means mechanical. To wrap things up, potential energy is stored based on position, while kinetic energy is motion-based. Whether it's drawn ball or a rolling ball, energy is always moving, changing in the wind work.